Yo, what is going on, guys? It's Speedy here, and today I'll be doing a full guide right now on the global side version of the game. Well, I'll be on the JP side, but you guys get the point. If you go in the App Store right now, you can actually download the game. It's available for download, and we're 10 hours away from the actual game launching and being able to go in the servers and play. So we're super close, guys. So hopefully this guide can actually help you once you start off the game and start playing. So right here, I'm on the JP side version of the game. I'm going to cover basically 10 things you should know when you start off the global side version of the game. The first thing I'm going to talk about is story. Right here, if you go in the world, it will take you to the story. Well, you really don't need to do that once you start off story, because right here's this yellow line up here, the yellow text. If you just click this, right, the yellow text up here, it will automatically take you to the chapter, to the place you need to go. Just you gotta click OK, and it automatically takes you where you need to go, what you need to do, and everything like that. It's super easy completing story in this game. It's literally automatic once you click that button. You click the yellow button, you're there. You really don't need to do anything. You don't need to know where to go or anything like that. It will literally take you by just clicking the yellow button and clicking OK. The game will automatically like teleport to where you need to go and everything like that. So story in this game is basically super simple to do as far as where to go and all that kind of stuff. Now, I can't stress enough how important it is to do story. Doing story will actually help you progress through the game. So story is the #1 thing you should always focus on once you start the game. So story should be your main day one priority. Completing story. Completing story helps you unlock multiple things, such as PvP. It helps you unlock SP dungeon. It helps you unlock the boss stages. So make sure you guys complete story. Also, completing story, you also get to unlock. It gives you 2 characters, basically 2 like top tier characters. One of them, which is Blue King right here. You get this guy for completing the story. He is an SS character as far as the tier list goes. So make sure you guys complete story. I believe you get him in chapter 2 or 3. So yeah, just make sure you guys complete story. You get this king right here, and he is super good. Next thing I'm going to talk about is who to basically reroll for. I will make an in-depth reroll guide once the global side game comes out and show you guys who to actually reroll for. Actually, I'll mention it right here just briefly. So the character you guys want to go for once you start off the game is this guy right here. This is Green Counter Meliodas. He is the best unit to start off the game with. Now, there's been some leaks of packs where if you guys actually are going to plan to pay on this game, you can actually purchase this man for money. I don't know how much the pack is going to cost as of right now, but yeah, you can actually purchase this guy for money if you want him. So that is also a thing. Okay, hold up. Let me cancel this. Dude, this invitation is kind of crazy. And so apparently for a reason, I cannot cancel the World Raid boss, which is annoying. So you guys will have to see this guy pop up every like few seconds, okay? I literally can't do anything about it. I tried. Okay, it's impossible. There's no way to cancel this man, okay? So each day, you will get a daily discounted single. I heard from Twitter that you can actually watch an ad and get basically a free daily discounted single. If that is the case, then that is awesome. Now the banner is going to be different for global and JP. Currently this is the discounted single on the JP side version of the game, so we'll just do it right here with the daily discount single, because why not? So let's get into it. So each day you will have one daily discounted single. I always do mine. It's up to you if you guys want to do your daily discounted single each day, but it's really all up to you. This game literally shits out gems, so doing them is not too bad. I always do mine, just so you guys know. I've missed a single daily discounted single, but if you guys don't want to waste your gems on a banner, then you guys can all save them, and you don't have to do it at all. Okay, boom, I'm just gonna skip it. We got our R like as usual. So yeah, let me talk about the rates on banners. So let me go to example for the newest banner currently out in the game, which is the Darieri banner. You guys won't have her for a little while, I want to assume. So SSR pull rate is 3%, SR rate is 37, and R rate is 60%. So to pull SSR on the banner is 3% chance. The characters actually have good featured rates. 0.5% is actually very good for a new character to be featured on. So yeah, I mean, it makes sense why the rate on the game is so low. There's not that many SSR characters, and honestly, with the amount of gems this game literally gives you each month, that rate is completely fine, and you guys should have no problem, pulling the characters you want. Okay, next thing I do want to talk about is how to obtain level up items, books, and potions, and all that kind of good stuff. Also, awakening materials, and yeah. So if you go, okay. First, I do want to mention, if you do story, you will get some, books, training items, and all that kind of stuff by just completing story. But after you're done with story, you have to go to the SP dungeon right here. So the SP dungeon is your best friend. This is where you get a lot of the goodies, okay? So books and potions are infinite with stamina. You can do them as much times as you want with stamina. So if I click on the potion stage right here, you can run the potion stage for 14 AP, basically stamina, each day, anytime you want. Usually this stage does go half XP during a weekend or something like that. So during one day, it will be 7 stamina to run. But basically you can just run it infinitely. And AP pots in this game aren't that hard to get, considering how many times you summon, and each R coin you can buy an AP pot from. So I have never had an issue in this game where I've been out of AP pots or stamina to run a stage. So that is not an issue with this game. Use these pots right here to level up your characters and all that kind of stuff. Okay, next is the books. The books are essential because the books are basically your best friend in this game. The books help you awaken your characters to further levels. For example, from SR to SSR, from SSR to UR. The books are your friend. You do need a lot of books. And also, another thing the books are good for, if you farm the 5-star books, you can actually sell them for a lot of cash, for a lot of gold. That's what most people do in this game, because gold is kind of hard to get by. The first time you start the game, gold will be kind of difficult to obtain, and you will always be running out of gold because you'll be using gold and everything. So books are your best friend. Farm books all the time. You can literally leave this game on auto overnight and just have it farming books. Okay, that's what I usually do most of the time. Whenever I'm going to bed or something, I leave my game on an emulator. It runs overnight. I farm books, potions, whatever I need over the night. When I wake up, I have plenty of it, and I just either sell it for gold or use it to awaken my characters. So books are your best friend in this game. Now, the most crucial, the most hardest equipment to get by in this game is SSR pendants. This guy right here, the SSR pendant, is probably the most valuable item in this game. Okay, this thing, when I first started up playing off the game, was so hard to come by. SSR pendants are the most crucial item in the game. Okay, they're so hard to come by, and they're used to awaken your characters to further levels. For example, you need 3 to awaken a character from SSR to UR. You need 3 more for each step, that is, to go from level 60 to level 80. So that's, how much is that? That's 12 freaking SSR pendants. You need 12 SSR pendants to go from level 60 to level 80. I'm not sure if Global will have level 80 at the beginning of the start. Most likely they won't, but you need a lot of SSR pendants, and with a 2% drop chance, the SSR pendants are going to be hard to come by. Now, you will be able to get some SSR pendants by completing the story, but most of the time, once you're done with the story, the only place to grind SSR pendants, besides special missions, is going to be in the special dungeon by doing one of these 3 stages. I do recommend always doing the gold stage, because you are limited to how much gold you can farm a day as far as the gold chests are concerned. So make sure, guys, whenever you're doing the special dungeon cage, you always do the second stage, which is the gold stage. It doesn't matter which one you do if you can't beat, obviously, the hardest difficulty at first. Gradually work up to the hardest difficulty to have a better chance of getting an SSR pendant. For example, this first one drops, R pendants does not drop SSR pendants. This one drops SR, and this one drops all 3. So if you can't, beat this make sure you guys work up to it so you can farm the SSR pendants. The stage is relatively easy, so I'm pretty sure if like a full level 60 team or even level 50 team, you can probably do it. So yeah, I mean, SSR pendants are the hardest thing to come by, and make sure you guys do them each day. Now, I do want to talk about the special missions each day. So each day you're given 7 new missions, right? I have them right here, and I'm going to explain to you guys what they mean. The first one right here is 0 out of 3. So that is the SP dungeon mission. So if you go right here, SP dungeon, just basically complete any 3 stages in here, and it lets you complete the mission. So run a stage 3 times, it will let you complete the mission. Doesn't matter which one it is. It can be 3 different ones. Just complete it. Next is right here, complete a world stage. So basically go in the world right here and just complete like either a food stage or an item stage or a gear stage. For example, if I go here, if I just run one stage and complete it, I will get the rewards, which is 1 gem each day, which is very, very nice. Next is level up a gear. So what this means is if I go in my gearbox, right? I go in my gearbox, select the character, and then go to my gears. Let me just put a random one on here. For example, let's put on this one right here. If I go here, I click this, and I just level it up once, I get that challenge completed. That's each day. You get 77 of the red crystals, which is very, very nice and also very crucial material in this game. So I just get it right there. Boom, there we go. It can be any gear. You just level it up once, and boom, you're done. Next one is cooking with Bond. So with this one, you go to Bond right here. He will be available, I believe, after a few chapter stories. So make sure you guys, like I said, complete the story first. The story is the #1 thing you should be doing when this game comes out. So I just gonna cook something. It doesn't really matter what it is. Boom, there we go. Let me just cook some tacos right here. I think it was like chicken something, but I don't know what it was. I think it was like chicken fajitas or like grilled cheese. I have no idea. But boom, the challenge is complete. You can cook as much as you want. Boom, there we go. Next is this one right here with King. So in order to complete that one, I'm not sure when you unlock this on global. I'm pretty sure you unlock it as you beat story chapters. Is basically boss run stage. So you gotta do, I'll talk about these more in depth. Let me just cover the other ones first. Next one is doing an ungeared PvP stage. So in this one, you go in PvP and you complete the ungeared match. So you can do 1 match a day. You get a gem. Amazing, right? 2 gems a day by just like literally doing 2 easy missions. 2 gems a day by doing 2 easy missions. And then the other 2, which are my next thing I guess I'm going to talk about now, is the boss stuff. So this right here is the red demon, the gray demon, and the crimson demon. In order to get those stages, those boss runs, you gotta complete all these until the meter right there says 100%. So you can do normal, you can do hard, you can do extreme. Each of them have a different percentage of how much the bar fills up for you to unlock. For example, right here, perfect. Like the red demon, you have a 1 out of 3 chance to get them. There's 3 bosses and they're random until global gets costumes for it to be like a selected run on who you want to pull. But as of right now, it's gonna be random. It's gonna be either red, it's gonna be gray, or it's gonna be a crimson. So this guy right here, I'll probably put a picture on the screen to show you guys what they look like, and then like a bunny. Okay, he's basically a bunny. So you complete this, do the runs as much as you want until you complete the 100%, and then you unlock that, and that's how you complete the King mission. And then by completing one of the raids each day, you also complete the Gowther mission, which you get that 5-star crystal, which is very important to level up your gear. Okay, so that is the thing. Also note, once you do complete one of these stages, right, and it says 100%, you can do your mission. You can still go back on it, right? You can still go back on it if you need to farm material and that kind of stuff. Also, I do want to stress that these stages are really the best for farming material. Okay, for level up materials, that is. So, right here, each of them, there's 6 of them, right? There's 1 through 6. Each character, when you go right here for the stars, for example, let me click one that has no stars. Let's click on Arthur, right? this right here, the orb thingy, is where you give stars to your characters. You know, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay? And to get materials for those stages, or for those stages to level up a character, you go in the boss mission, right? There's 6 stages. On the first one, you get material for the first star. On the second one, you get material for... Hold on, let me go back. For the second... I keep looking. Oh no. For the second star. Same thing. On the third one, you get materials for the third star to get the items for the third star. 4th, 5th, or 6th work the same way. That is the best way you're going to farm those materials, in my opinion. That's how I do them. Now, obviously, you can't just go in the story chapters. For example, it works the same as the story chapters. For the first ball, you can farm it in the chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3, chapter 4, chapter 5, and chapter 6, which the game should all have on launch day. First of all, I'm going to go in chapter 4 right now. Chapter 4 right now, I can farm everything needed to get that 4th star on my character in chapter 4. It's relatively easy. I mean, it's just literally 1 through 6. If you can remember that, then you'll be completely fine. Okay. Okay, now let's go again. I guess to... We'll level up a character now. Okay. We will level up a character now. Let me do Elate. Can I actually... Do I have enough materials? I don't. Hold up. I guess that's actually perfect to talk about. So, Elate. Let's level up Molescula, actually. Let's level up Molescula. So, Molescula, I need 3 SSR pendants, 3-star books, 4-star books, and 5-star books. I already have the 3-star, or the 4-star, and the 5-star books, right? So, King, right here. I think after beating chapter 3 or 4, chapter 2 or 3, my bad, you unlock King in your boar hat. This is also important to note. The more chapters you do, the more characters you unlock in your boar hat. For example, like I said, Bond is there, Diane's there, and then King is right here. Okay, once you beat him in the story chapters, he comes to your boar hat, and King is very, very useful and basically needed in this because King is your best friend. So click on King right here, and King lets you basically reverse, upgrade everything you can do to an item. For example, we needed blue books, right? So I go to my blue books right here. You guys will see I have 2 6-star books, 30 5-star, 33 4-star, 2 3-star, and I said I needed 3-star books. So if I click on my 4-star books right here, I can either rank them up or de-rank them. So to rank up my books, it will cost me 6 books of the 4-star to make 1 of the 5-star. I can also do the same thing by reversing it. So click right here, I click reverse. So to reverse, it takes 1 4-star book and makes 2 of the 3-star books. So I need a 10, so let me just use this. I'll make 8 right here. Boom, and there we go. That also works the same thing and applies the same thing for all books. Do the same to all books. You also do the same thing to potions. Personally, I recommend, if you're gonna rank up any potions, just rank up the 3-star ones. So rank these up. There's no point in ranking up the other ones because it's almost the same amount of XP if you do it. So I'm just gonna do these right here. Boom, there we go. 64 4-star, 4-star, 5-star, and 6-star. You really don't need to de-rank or do anything like that because they're basically like the same amount of experience. And honestly, if you just want to be more efficient, you can, but there's really no point. I don't do it, so you don't have to do it either. Next thing is these chalices, man. Let me tell you, when you first start off the game, chalices are going to be an issue for you. They're going to be a big issue, but don't worry. As you gradually play the game, you'll have more chalices, so do not stress over chalices. Do not buy chalices from the coin shop or whatsoever. You will get them eventually. As you guys can see right here, I'm full of chalices. Like, I'm full, okay? I know this will be an issue for a lot of players at the beginning because I also had issues with this when I first started off. But do not worry, you can rank up your chalices and all kind of stuff. You can also revert your chalices. For example, right here, you see this revert thing? You can change your purple chalice to a yellow chalice. So, but it takes like 2. You get 2 for 1 basically. So that's also a thing. And right here, the crystals that I last talked about. These things are used to upgrade your gear and gears, very, very important in this game. I did a full gear guide video. If you guys want to check that out, it will be in the description. If I talk about just gears in one video, this video will be like 3 hours long. Okay, I think one thing, what else did we talk about? Okay, there's 2 more things to talk about. I'll talk about in this video. Okay, so one of the later things, well, not later things, the newer things to talk about is the coin shop. Now, the coin shop is amazing in this game, okay? This game has an insane coin shop. Basically, coin shop is use your pulls, the coins you get for like duplicate characters, in the coin shop to obtain more characters and items. So, this is an updated coin shop on JP. I'm not sure how the coin shop is going to look on global. This was literally just updated a week ago here on JP, where they changed up a bunch of characters and all that good stuff. So yeah, so in the coin shop there is use for the R coins, the SR coins, the SSR coins. Obviously, the more higher rarity the coin is, the better value you have for your coin. There's also friendship coins you can use each day by just like, you know, having friends in this game and using them to obtain items. Okay, taking a look at the R coins. The R coins, you're always gonna want to buy AP pots. So always buy AP pots. AP pots are your friend. You will need a lot of AP pots in this game in order to progress and grind out stuff. So the first priority with your rare coins is AP pots. Now there's other characters on here, for example, that you will eventually pick up. For example, Simon. Simon is only exclusive to the coin shop. So if he is ever in rotation, make sure you guys pick him up, because he is a very, very good character, and he is a character that can be used in multiple raids for you to be able to beat the raid. Okay, never buy these tickets, man. I'm telling you guys right now, they are bait. They're very, very bait. I know a lot of people are actually gonna buy the tickets because they want to summon, but guys, I'm letting you guys know this. I have experience. Don't buy the tickets, please. Buy AP pots. Or you can even buy this right here, which is the Dungeons run, where you can farm SSR pendants, okay? Next is talk about the SR coins. Now, the SR coins, you can buy actually SSR, you know, characters on here. They recently updated the JP side by adding some top tier characters and characters that are actually used on teams. For example, all these characters are useful. Some will get replaced eventually, like this Jericho right here used to be the highest DPS unit in the game until she got replaced by Derriere, but she is still a very solid unit that can do over 1 million damage. Right here, I always buy, well, I have 6/6 my Hauser, because Hauser is super good for farming. He's basically an AoE unit on all his attacks, and he's super good for farming events such as the SP dungeon, or if you do like any stage on auto, you can literally just have him on your team, and he just does a very good job because he's an AoE on all his attacks and just kills the enemy really, really fast. Some other characters, I'll probably make a more in-depth discussion on who you guys should pick up from the coin shop as soon as I know the global coin shop. I really don't want to talk about this coin shop right now because the characters could differ in this coin shop. But yeah, basically just buy them if you're SR coins. If you're gonna buy anything, just buy the characters right here, the SSR characters, and just make sure you guys select the good ones. Don't bother spending your coins on any of this, like for the chalices, the books, those are just bait. The SSR pendant is actually a good deal, I'll be completely honest, but for me right now, I don't need it. But I'm guessing for newer players, the SSR pendants are going to be crucial, so I can understand if you guys want to buy SSR pendants if it's in the global shop. Now, let's talk about the big boy, the SSR coins. SSR coins consists of very good value right here. So in the coin shop, there's units you can buy, and all these units are actually top tier. For example, Escanor SS, King SS, Ban S, Gowther SS, best unit of the game, Diane S, you know, Meliodas SS, or I guess he would be S, and then Merlin SS. All these units are insane. Also, they recently added Esterosa on here, so they're starting to add the 10 commandments. I'm guessing global is not going to be at that point once the game drops. So Esterosa, being an SS character himself, one of the best units in the game, is also in the coin shop. They recently added Galen and Maleskill on here, another 2 top tier units. You can buy costumes. So the first priority in the coin shop is going to be Gowther. Gowther is your best friend. You want to pick him up. Gowther is the best unit in the game. Make sure you get Gowther. Now, I heard there's going to be a banner with Gowther as well. I'm not exactly sure when that banner is going to come out, but your top priority should be to pick up Gowther. Gowther, like I said, is the best unit in the game. King right here, he's also SS. You get him for free by doing the story. So you get one of the best units in the game for free by doing the story up to chapter 2. So make sure you guys do the story. I can't stress enough again how important it is to do the story because it helps you unlock and progress through the game. Okay? Meliodas is very good for Crimson. Diane is probably going to be really good at the beginning for PvP because she's an AoE unit. Escanor won't be out right now. Bond is also very, very good. He's an AoE. He's super good for the story. Merlin is also super good for PvP and other events because she decreases ult gauge. I mean, all these units are super, super good. I guess I'm going to have to make a full depth video on the coin shop units as well as soon as I have the global version of the game. Okay, so that's the coin shop right there. The coin shop is one of the greatest things in this game. You can basically reuse your summons to get more characters and more items. So yes, okay. All right, another thing to talk about. I think I covered pretty much everything. I covered the summons. I guess I can talk about a little more of the summons, right? So the summons have a pity rate. What is a pity rate? So if you get shafted, for example, let's say 5 times, your 6 times is a guaranteed SSR. So how you get shafted in this game? Basically, you get shafted by not pulling as SSR characters in your multi, and the bar fills up. Once the bar fills up, you're guaranteed SSR, multi summon. So that is also a thing. Okay, I think I've covered a lot of the basics in this video: how to level up, how to grind items, how to get books, the story. I covered summons. I covered the coin shop. I covered basically everything a global player should need. I think that's good. If you guys have any questions for me, please let me know in the comment section below. If I didn't answer anything, I'll be gladly to answer it. And yeah, so alright, thank you guys so much for watching. Actually, there's one more thing I'm gonna cover: costumes. Okay, only costumes. Let me click Meliodas. Costumes is very important in this game because it will help your combat power, your attack, defense, HP. Go in the costume right here. My Meliodas is fully geared up, right? He's got 5 costumes, 5 swords, 3 haircuts, which I guess he's not fully. But this game, costumes will be a big deal. You get costumes by either pulling the character, leveling up his hearts to get more costumes for him, and yeah. So this right here, the actual outfits give you defense. The swords give you attack stats, and the haircut gives you HP related stats. Okay, now you can have 5 costumes equipped to a unit at a time, no more. That way, like let's say a whale can't really guard his way to buy like 30 or 40 costumes to equip to a character and have a huge advantage on you. So it's 5 costumes, equipment, whatever it is, per unit, per I guess tier. So like outfit, sword, or hairstyle. Okay, that's pretty much basically all you need to know about that. You get costumes, like I said. You can either purchase them by using gems. You can do it by leveling up the hearts right here. For example, this one I leveled it up. I got a sword and all those good shenanigans. So yeah. And also each character comes with 2 costumes. For example, his SSR costume is your costume. So you get the point. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching. Do me a favor, drop a like in this video. Damn, it's 30 minutes, damn. Alright, and I will catch you guys later. Let me know if you guys have any questions, and peace.